Hey guys, this is Dr. Estes with the Southeastern Grasslands initiative. Riding down the road today, I am surrounded by lots of subdivisions and neighborhoods and city streets. I'm on the northeast corner here of the city of Clarksville, Tennessee, and you can see behind me there's a big neighborhood over there, easily 1,000 homes in that. Over to across the road there, you can also see our number of homes. We're on sort of a busy street. Just over that direction is Google's brand new headquarters, well, not headquarters, but one of the nation's largest data center that's located about a half a mile in that direction. But as I'm driving down this road, one of the things that immediately struck me was the fact that I've got a great sort of prairie and savanna indicator species right here. Now, we often think about prairie species as being grasses, and that's what people think about when we talk about grasslands. But this is not a grass, it's not a wildflower, it's not a sedge, it's not a prairie shrub. What it is a specific kind of tree that is in probably 80 to 90% of the cases where we find it in the southeast is indicative of savanna habitats, open prairie habitats, barrens, glades, and sometimes in more closed canopy conditions, such as fairly open to semi-open woodlands. What I'm talking about here is a large tree that happens to be a blackjack oak. In fact, it's one of the largest I've seen, and you can get a sense of the size of that tree. It's probably close to 70 feet tall and nearly 2 feet in diameter. And yet here it is right here. Now, one of the things you need to know is that tree has extremely thick bark. We're going to pull up beside it here and take a look. The bark is very thick and blocky, and it's perfectly adapted to being burned by fire. And so we'll just pull right up here and take a look at it. And you can see that very thick blocky bark. There's a lot of poison ivy on this particular tree. But these trees don't just pop up anywhere. They don't grow in forests. So if you have an overhead canopy, forget it. They're not coming up. They won't grow in just, they won't just pop up in a tree line or in an old field. They don't do that either. They only can germinate really in landscapes that are open and kept open really by fire. These are fire adapted species. And so, a lot of times in this area historically, when fires would burn across this plain on an annual basis, these were kept very small and stunted. They might pop up if, say, the fires stopped growing for a 5-year period. They may shoot up a little bit, only to be burned back. And so they kind of stayed low and very thickety and shrubby, and they're often called the barren oak, but we know them as blackjack oak. So this is a great indicator species. Some other good common tree indicators of open grasslands include post oak, and then a variety of pines, shortleaf pine, longleaf pine. But those are some good classic examples. So when you think about grasslands, don't just think about prairie grasses or prairie wildflowers. Think about shrubs, think about trees, which are also important components. Thank you guys, over and out.